Seguinte, rapaziada, o CSGO está com uma novidade incrível para vocês. Agora temos o cupom permanente no site, isso mesmo. O que quer dizer? Se você utilizar artes aí em qualquer depósito, quantas vezes você quiser, você vai ganhar 35% de bônus. Não é mais 25%, são 35% de bônus. E além de ganhar esses 35% de bônus, você participa do sorteio do mês e também participa dos melhores amigos lá no Instagram. Então, tirou uma print, manda no formulário e manda essa print também lá pro meu Instagram, no meu direct. Me segue lá no Instagram e pronto, você vai participar dos melhores amigos, do sorteio do mês e ainda vai ganhar 35% de bônus. Então aproveitem aí o máximo que vocês puderem e tamo junto, galera. Bora pro vídeo.
Looking to crowd this out of sight, but it's a double setup here for North. If Heroic drop, this could be problematic. They fake flash in. Christo drops Testes, finding that kill, but AZ doubles up with the USP before he is eventually overwhelmed. Cajun now looking away from Ivy is given away for Stown into the site, and he drops Gay coming from Connector. Excellent execute from Heroic. They have North looking exactly where they want, and now MSL is coming in for the Pop Dog on his own.
Yeah, lots to do here. They know exactly where he is. MSL trapped in Pop, Cadian and Borup and Stown all looking in his direction from inside of this bomb site. This is a very tricky
Keep
round
it that
now.
way. Maybe you don't want to relive the madness that was the 3-on-0 for Heroic last night, but we'll move past it because Heroic, a new day, a new Dane, and Niko, he's boosted above the smoke on Ivy, catches a player on the A site. There's still Christo here, but he's only good for one with the Deagle. And now here comes the B play.
Yeah, AZ's gotten into a position though, and it looks like he's going to try and head up Pop quickly for this rotation, and so he might be able to come in fast and offer some kind of resistance, but there's already players holding it down. Christo was still alive in the site, but he actually falls almost immediately, and now this wrap, this entire round pretty much falls into the hands of AZ. He is able to come in and deal with one, but Stown is wrapping the rapper, and AZ actually able to readjust in time. So into a 3-on-3, this was a round where initially it looked like North were considering the save, right? MSL and Cajun, they both backed away, and now they're interested. AZ's made them consider this as a doable round. And he's still continuing this wrap in through the heavens. Cadian putting up one. AZ in with the response, but he gets traded. It's down to the 1v1, and actually AZ on for the ace. Borup up against him, and AZ going to go ahead and drop a smoke, sticking the defuse now. Borup has to come in with the peek. That's remaining to be our worry in this round. MSL and Gay, they'll both open up with a killer piece, and MSL actually continues that little reign of terror a little bit longer. So finally, North looking good to put their first round on the board as it falls to Stown and Cadian in this one, 2-on-5. And this is a pretty tall order. Stown holding, waiting for this aggression, and Christo holding close to main. Maybe he gives this one over. Maybe he gives something up here. Stown going to peek wide, and he does best Christo. So a 2-on-4 now. Still a very tricky round for Heroic to navigate, especially when you look at how little utility they have to really make anything happen here. They're very split up. Cadian's over towards the B-bomb site. Stown over here in main. Neither player really budging all too much. Might just be a... either a late play in towards this A-bomb site, like a very late play, or this is going to be the save. And just sitting and waiting for now. Stown's going to get out. There's a molly here to help him. I think this is a save, but they're like, they're still trying to go for it, but...
That's such a 6-0 round for Heroic, man. Look at how safe Heroic have been playing in a play for North. Nothing's changed here. AZ, though, that is a change. He's dead in the Pop Dog. Borup takes the spawn and fires a bullet right to the face of AZ. He does get smoked, but the flashbang follows up, and he could get a player on the site. He's got so much info. He spots all 3 A players and kills one of them as well. Now the hounds have been unleashed. Heroic are all over the site. They're looking to chase down these CTs, but MSL is still here and kicking. 2 kills, both headshots of the AWP. Ridiculous stuff. He even hit the wallbang collapse on that first player. Tess is going to try and move forward. He's got MSL pinned at the back. MSL doesn't know, and Gade, his back's been spotted. That might bait Tesses into his death here, but he swings and he succeeds. 2 kills from Tesses. Cajun in the clutch, and he might just go for the save.
He's still creeping forward. He still looks curious, but time is his enemy right now, as well as his enemies. He's got lots of them. Cajun, nice shot there onto Tessez. Left in the 1v1 with Cadian, and surely there's just no time. He's going to drop a smoke on the bomb. Tries
away
to
kills. MSL armorless and close towards main. He smoked off one side, but Molly's landed a sandwich and pushed him out into the open. Luckily, not punished for it. Heroic spam does just elude MSL's position, and he can go back into it after the Molly is faded. Cajun kills down, coming through the Ivy smoke, and now a 3-on-3 here as North sit inside of A. Cajun moving very aggressively, and Teslas is not ready for such a pushed-up player. These close positions for North are providing kills and leaving Cadian alone in a clutch, a 1-on-3 with no time to do it. They're going to push him down as well. Cadian, he's missed. How much of a difference that $800 bomb money would have made for Heroic, right? We got players with no util, we got no AWP in the last round of the half, and MSL, he is looking to take these players away. He's done that in a big way. 2 kills off of 1 shot. MSL posts back up and he just waits because Heroic, this round's done. It's looking like a 6-9 end of half, and MSL will make it so. He will put the nails in the coffin one by one. Just one left. It's niko out towards B. Looking to come down the ramp. Gade is still here. niko has his knife out. Luckily, smoke will give away the fact that Gade is not left, and niko hits the best timing possible. It's still not going to be enough to win this round, but he might be able to grab himself 1 kill with it. Even then, missing Gade as he falls back towards Khan. niko sprays, does get the kill, but yeah, I mean, now the alarm bell has been rung. North can set up for this exact contingency, and they've got the bomb as well. So it's looking like 6, Harry. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. Yeah, the bad news bear, as I think they're knowing. Situation here for Heroic, and they're going to be bringing the heat towards B. Cadian loses his life. There's a quick trade from niko in upper, and he is here to stay. 2 kills, 3 from niko, all headshots, and he can just fall back into the B bomb site with no worry. Tessez has pushed pop. Christo can't go anywhere. Harry, you thought the bad times would be over after the first half of Christo? Well, they have just begun. Yeah, now it all falls onto Cajun B, and he could be a possibility. Finally, Cadian's going to turn back around, but it's too late. MSL is already deep. MSL is already out. Tessez has done a great job of dodging these players in the back line. He's able to put up 2, and he's able to keep Heroic in this round, but it's still going to be a very tricky... What? Oh, no, that's not how that was meant to happen. That's not how that was meant to go down. A bomb plant coming in for North, not quite denied in time by niko, but he's done a lot in terms of the damage. Cajun is pincered. 1 behind, 1 in front. Cajun B. Controls. Down pushes through a Molotov. You won't see a thing. Gade's out and about. Cadian doesn't know. It's a free kill for Gade. He's just going to smoke off Stown in the ID position as well. Wants nothing to do with it. Tessez and Borb in the outer sight. Good for 1 apiece. Tessez is still standing though. He hasn't been dealt with inside of the pop dog, and smoking himself out to be a bit of a problem. Stown is hiding hell side as well. niko's coming on that lone B rotation. It's a long route back to Old Bomb, but now we have a pretty good triple setup for Heroic on this outer site. With Stown still inside, they don't know, and he's dropped the first. They know a man's main as well. Stan's got his number, and now it is just MSL giving away his position. Stown going above with a grenade. It will hit. MSL will too. He'll fight back, and the bomb getting played. 3 HP for MSL. No need to move. Wait for the tap. Stown's playing patient on top of the train, but he doesn't know where MSL's got to. Yeah, MSL has disappeared, and now swinging out. Down looking the wrong. So he might be able to save Cadian when AZ tries to come in on this wrap, and now the rotations have come through. Cadian has heard these flashes. He knows that something's going down at Ivy. He doesn't have an idea on specifics, and well, Stown, actually a master of dealing with this play, gets into the site, drops both the Ivy players, and AZ never even gets a chance to wrap from main. Oh, good. Triangle. Gade, he's crept out. He's got a timing, he's got a gap, and no one's got any idea. Gade dropping the Ivy player. That opens up the play now for the bomb, but Cadian's shut it down. Trade is quick from AZ. Gade is still in the yard, but doesn't realize they're in main. He's considering it, but that is all it is, a consideration, and Borb has not given him the information that would mean Gade just hang around here forever. He's still just sitting sandwich side. The bomb's parted for him. No reason to move now, and AZ can start hunting for those other rotations, both through Con. AZ's hit the first, Borb gone, and gonna get Gade as well. It's just AZ in the site, 1-on-2 for the map. Heroic in a 2-on-1 retake. Great flash, and Stan gonna peek off the back of it. He's got the round, he's got the map. Heroic have got 16, and that is it. Locked in. Vertigo around the corner on the horizon. North's picking the series, and one that they've certainly made a mainstay of their map pool. So I don't know where this is.
Heroic with a CT side start as well. Obviously, with it being North's map pick, it's their decision as to where they end up. Tess says, I like this idea, just waiting at short side. Now they try and rotate back into B, but the early warning system of Stown is blared on off, and niko putting up another. Leaves Cage and B and AZ in a 2-on-3. But if I've learned one thing about AZ in these pistol rounds, he's got a USP in hand, and he's not a man to be underestimated with this gun. He does put up one, but Borup in with the response.
Now spinning around on the stairwell, making noise. And the run boost is in. He won't let them get away with it. Stown's so ready. He might have even heard them from the bottom of the stairs throw that player over the top. And the shots midair will send them flying back down. Stown wants to be careful. He needs to stay alive. Borup's been killed by the Glock. Stown doesn't want to fall to the same fate, so a rotation in the form of niko here to make some money with that UMP if Stown doesn't steal the kills away.
Yeah, that's the thing right here in this group. Astralis might be safe right now, but any one of these three teams can continue. So yeah, all the series have gotten that much more important as a result. Tessez holding on to short side with this Famous, and Cage and B just sneaking down beneath him, but not for long. Tessez double peek it in, however, there's another man offering himself up. Thankfully, Borup has kept this one even. At this point, North are wondering, like, how many more players...
Right out. niko is setting up his teammate in middle. What's this setup here? We got a two-man peek for Heroic. That's it. I think it's Tessus and niko there, so... see if that has any effect later on. There is no one going mid right now, but Christo's climbing up the stairs, and KD's got a sight towards A. Deep Molotov is a good response from North to deal with that close smoke. It lets them cross towards short side, and now KD needs to vacate this position, because again, at any point, North could appear through the top. Doesn't want that to happen. Here's that double setup. niko swings off a Tessus in contact, but he only gets one each. The trades are good, and mid has been controlled by North. They now can look elsewhere. They know Heroic are going to be scared about that position for the rest of the round after that double peak. Cadian even starting to clear out the A site as well. AZ's going to get aggressive, and it will not work out. Heroic, man up. Oh, Cadian's looked away, and MSL's found the kill. That's perfect timing. It's given a plant to North, and now a 2-on-2 retake with Stown and Borup.
One man coming in on this lower rotation, the other, Stown, over towards elevators. Now, niko, when he was on this flank, was able to accomplish a lot. Is Borup going to fare any better? He's caught a good timing up through ramp, but he has dealt with Cage and B. MSL is once again left to try and clutch this round, but he's been good for these in the past. He plays around the smokes, and he does deal with the first man. Borup trades, and he's got a kit. Defuse comes on in. And it's a heroic round.
There's a kit on his teammate, though.
Yeah, there's a kit right next to him. It's close. Oh, just about. Just about.
The same time. Now it's just a fast play with Tech 9s, and, well, these are not the best guns for North. Inconsistent at the best of times. Borup is going to be able to drop a couple. And actually, well, maybe they'll get stolen for Heroic. So finally, this could be the time. But again, a Molotov. North, methodical to death. They will actually lose a man in the process as well. AZ getting picked up by the Orb. I like the fact that North are playing safe, playing methodical, but it's coming down to the end of the rounds, and that's where Heroic are coming out on top.
And I feel like North, for a team that we like watching on this map so much, it does feel like sometimes they get stuck in this like rut of just going back to the A site over and over again. When we know that they have so much depth on Vertigo. Now a man down, they're looking to put this back into a 4-on-4. Cadian, though, is holding for this push, and the molly forces MSL into his crosshair. Nice utility work to lock in that kill. Now, a wall of smokes has come in at the site, and it allows North to push up behind it, but they're sharing this bomb site. This is shared accommodation, and Testes is the least kind of landlord.
Why have we not had anything like that since that point? Like, in terms of forcing rotations, they've done a good job. The only time North have felt good is when they forced rotations, when they played the mind games with Heroic. If you're going down to head-to-head fights or smoke spams or A executes, Heroic are winning every single time. So North, you know, they're running out of chances, but I would love to see in these last couple of rounds an attempt at the A fake and to hit B or even some mid control with heavy numbers. Obviously, that's been something North have attempted and been shut out by this Orb. numerous times. Cadian is here once again, and he has the same in mind, dropping Cajun, no trade for North. They are hitting B with that one lurk in middle, and they've got to go fast as well. Cristo leading the charge with the Galil, and instantly removed by Bob. The flashes are good. Heroic lose a man, but they're still up in a 4-on-2, and Gade with the bomb is on 20 health. If he dies, this round is done. That's seeming more than likely. AZ has come to join him with a flashbang, but it misses, and Gabe will get grenaded. AZ alone, they know where he is, and this should be Heroic on 11.
Really in favor of Heroic right now, and justifiably so. Nades found a lot of early damage, however, and the first kill in the pistol going the way of North, but the victory is short-lived. Gade toppled at the B bomb site, and AZ now the only man that stands between Heroic and getting this bomb down. He falls MSL on the rotation. The bomb's already been planted, and MSL now at a 1v2 does have a kit to work with, but that means he's lacking the armor here. Aim punch gonna play into this round for him. The smoke down, wasting even more time off the clock, and nothing getting offered up to MSL. There's a crossfire set up. They know where he is. They've got his name. They've got his number. MSL swinging one.
Copenhagen Flames, certainly a talking point. We saw them in the road to Rio make a bit of a play there. And so, you know, there is certainly a lot of talent, but Heroic right now, this is more than dominant. This eco, however, is getting out of control. USP is finding 2 kills in B. Sound does trade in middle. 3-on-4 in favor of North, and 1 gun picked up. That's all they've got to play with right now. They're going to throw a full rotation the way of A, but Cadian has already cleaned up this site. He's already here, killing Cajun. 3-on-3. Heroic will be able to plant the bomb, and that's where things get ultimately very difficult for North.
Oh, Cadian removing the man in CT and dodging a lot of the danger in this round. Now leaves it all onto AZ, and with this mid lurk still coming in from Stown, he runs the risk of just getting blindsided from elevators. Missed shots from Stown, but already aware that this is likely a B play. But niko deep in the site gets away with a lot of damage. Not a kill on the back of it though. The molly's raining in, and that's going to trap a man. AZ, oh, he's stuck. He gets burnt down to 21 points of health. Trapped out on a limb here. Both these players low, and the bomb ticking away. North going to have to try and retake this site. They deal with Cadian through the smoke. That's going to help out massively. So they've got themselves quite the advantage. There is still Stown waiting to come in on a mid lurk. It all depends on how much time Testes and Stown can buy, or Borat rather, at the B bomb site. And Testes with 3. Now the flank comes in from Stown, and he's removed another. Cajun B left in the 1v2, trying to deny 14 to Heroic, and he can't get it done. He's got to get away. He's got to run for the hills, but it's 14 on the board for Cadian and his ragtag squad of boys.
0-2. This is at least going to put their first victory in the mid. Oh dear, messy stuff. Cristo getting tagged. Get away. Oh my god, he's hanging around. And yeah, Cristo, sorry buddy, you deserved that one. Taking the second shot, giving away his position, and Cadian takes him down despite being on 5. 14-4 and 4-on-3. Heroic head towards B. Or do they?
Yeah, they make a lot of noise in this rotation.
Oh, no.
They've slowed right down. MSL's tried to go aggressive down here at ramp, but MSL's thinking, I'm coming in on a big lurk. This is the... Oh, no. Testes down at ramp, and he was holding for it. It's a bait and switch from Heroic. They make noise on the rotation to B. They force a... well, they don't force, but they, like, encourage a flank from someone on North, right? They tempt them in. They say, oh, you hear us going to B. You want to come get the information. They wait patiently for it, and with so much time left, right, they can just afford to wait all day. Now they get the information that Gade's at B, and they just immediately execute into the A site. I absolutely love the way that Heroic are approaching this map. It feels like we've already seen more from them on this T side than we got to see from North. And that's the sad thing. Like, I feel like North have such a deep strat book on this map, but it was just endless A-take. This is a very, very tricky situation to peek into if you're Heroic. However, if you peek it like that and you just eliminate Cajun, you spot him in the corner, you somehow isolate that engagement into 2 separate 1v1s, then suddenly it's nowhere near as threatening. And now, with mid control being taken, once again, they try and tempt North with the idea of coming in on a flank. Look at Christo. He's gone all the way down towards the bottom of ramp. He's holding in this corner, and they're going to check it. Sure, he gets one, but this is where the trade should come in. And Christo gets dropped, trying to remove that, trying to drop that smoke down towards the bottom of ramp.
And right there is, again, something Blair mentioned on the desk as a bit of a newbie to this level for Christo. He had situations like that on train where he would get caught out and not be expecting his opponents to trade him, thinking he has a chance to drop a grenade or swap weapons. It's just not available, and you're going to get punished at this level. Right now, Heroic are at such a pivotal point and only 1 kill away from making this a reality. It's just easy. Not going to happen. He finds a couple, but that's going to be it. Heroic 2-0 the series.